All right, KMR, welcome back to the channel. We're talking that brap. Wanted to give a quick update. So we are getting ready to wrap up our 2025 drifting season, at least the professional points related competition season. The final round this year is actually going to be Hotpit out in Las Vegas. So Formula Drift has already wrapped their season up, but Hotpit, professional drifting series based on the West Coast, has managed, and I think this is pretty cool, to have an event out in Vegas the weekend that SEMA is setting up. So a lot of car culture going on in Vegas around this time. And I believe we're the first professional event to ever drift on the bull ring out at Vegas Motor Speedway. So it's not a parking lot event like previous professional drifting events had been. So it's kind of a very cool way to wrap up the year. Now, we're still going to be doing some other events. We've got SEMA, we've got 7 Stock. We're going to try to hit some other drifting events as well as car show events. And we're going to try to get the FD3S prepped and on the track early in the 2026 year. So that's our 4-rotor build. Lots of updates coming. But I wanted to let everybody know, if you're not out in Vegas, make sure to tune in. It will be live streamed on Saturday. And if you are out in Vegas or you're arriving for SEMA, check it out. Saturday, there's a pro drift event going on. Kind of the first of its kind attached to the week of SEMA. So that's what's happening. We did do a full maintenance on the car, basically reattached all the bodywork, changed all the fluids, changed the plugs, gave it the once over, a full nut and bolt. There are things on this car that just generally loosen up. So every time we run the car, we basically give it a complete nut and bolt once we're back at the shop and one time while we're at the track. We've managed to tidy some things up. One of the things that used to loosen up was our drive shaft bolts, but we've got some specialty lock washers now that seem to have resolved that. And same thing, working out basically the hardware on our axles. It seemed like the high RPM and sustained high speed of the drivetrain and vibration, everything is solid mounted, and this has been an issue with this car since we built it, always seemed to loosen things up. But as we've ran it in Hotpit the past few years, we've managed to minimize some of those things. And it's kind of funny, even though this is now an older car, we built this in 2015, its evolution really stopped in 2017, but for the past couple years, we've driven it in Hotpit. It still managed to be a test bed for our customer cars, our future builds, what we can produce basically just on turbo because we haven't been running any nitrous system with this. This car also used to run a full anti-lag system. We haven't been using that. So it's really been just a great car to drive in the, I don't want to call it simplicity, but in its simplest form, which would be just boost. About 26 to 28 PSI, around 700 to 800 horsepower, and it's just a very fun car to drive. It'll still sneak up on you. It's short wheelbase, the fact that it's basically running RX-8 WiseFab suspension because it is an NC Miata, and NCs basically share suspension geometry with RX-8s, even though we've rebodied it as an ND. So just some cool facts. I think that's a wrap. We're going to get out there. We're going to have some fun. I've got updates on the multi-port RX-8 project going into the green car, and we've got updates coming on our FD3S 4-rotor build. But we had to spend some time wrapping up some customer stuff that we'll talk about soon, and we had to do our quick maintenance and preparation as we get ready to head out to our final fun. Basically, this is what we all work for. I love building the motors. I love the channel. I love all aspects of this, but I love to drive these cars. I love to get out there, shred tires, high RPM. I love the sound of rotaries when you're absolutely ringing them out. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get out there, have some fun. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. KMR, that's a wrap. Let me know what you need to see.